Your work history always counts, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. Hi there YouTube, I am the Career Doctor, Anthony Llewellyn, here to help you manage your medical career. I make lots of videos on YouTube around the job application process. So if you're liking this video, then leave a like or a comment. And if you found more than one helpful, why not subscribe and turn on notifications? And before I get going in this video, I'm going to talk about previous job history. And I firmly believe that there is no prior job that you've done that doesn't have some sort of relevance to the job that you're actually applying for at the moment. But I challenge you on that notion. So if you can think of a job that you think has no relevance to another job, leave a comment in the comment sections below. And at the end of the video, there'll be a little prize for the best comment, and I'll give you some details about that. So a thing came up for me the other day. So I mainly work with doctors in relation to their career applications. And a doctor I was working with, he's an international doctor trying to crack the really hard job market here in Australia. And this doctor was a little bit hesitant about wanting to put down their current job on their resume. And I had to talk to them about the need to put a full job history down. So it turns out that this doctor is working in security and has been doing for a couple of years. Because, you know, it often takes a little bit of time if you're a doctor coming from another country to go through the process of the exams and applying for registration, etc., to get a job here in Australia. It's not easy for doctors coming from other countries. So you've got to work to make a bit of a living. And so he's working in security, and he was hesitant about putting that down on the job application because he felt that that might be a negative to a panel looking at him in terms of a doctor job application. I had to say, look, it's going to be worse if you don't put that down, because they're going to look at your resume and say, well, what's this person been doing for the last 2 years? So any sort of work is always useful to the next job. In this case, if we look at it, security officer wanting to move into a medical career, okay? Firstly, to work in security, it's often dangerous. You've got to be aware of risk. You're not just responsible for your own safety, but the safety of other people. Medicine is full of risk. You're not just responsible for your own safety, but you're worrying about the safety of patients and other team members. And to be a security officer, there's a level of trust and responsibility, isn't there? And what do patients do for doctors or with doctors? They put trust, and they expect that there's a level of responsibility and care and attention to detail. So there are some skills that you can obtain and demonstrate in the profession of being in security that would very well nicely translate into being adaptable skills in the medical profession. As I said, I haven't come across a person who I've worked with their career where I haven't seen at least a kernel of something in their current role that wouldn't be of relevance to the new role. And I guess it comes down to you. I mean, are you serious about your career? Do you look at the current job as an opportunity to learn and grow and develop new skills that will take you on to wherever your next career step might be? Or are you just seeing it as something that you're doing while you're waiting to get that next job that you actually want? Well, if you're in the former category, you will be developing skills and demonstrating capabilities that are actually, and finding opportunities that help you get where you want to be in your career. If you're in the other category where you just see the current job as something you're doing while the real job that you want to do is coming along, well, you're actually missing an opportunity, and you're probably going to hurt yourself when it comes down to the next job application, because the former person who's actually taken their current job seriously, looked at it as a growth opportunity, will be getting a better reference from their current manager than the person who's just doing that job because they need it to get by and not really investing in it and demonstrating any skills, because their manager is not going to give as good a reference for that future job application. So whether it be working in retail where you have customer focused skills, they translate quite nicely into medicine where you need to have good communication skills, working in as executive assistant, you know, where you have to have good time management skills and deal with the needs of a number of other team players and be the linchpin of a work unit. Well, that's what interns do on a daily basis in medicine. There's always something that you can see in that current role that will be of relevance to the future role, particularly if you take your career sincerely. So, work history always counts. Remember that. Don't be afraid to put all your jobs down on your CV or resume. and talk about what you achieved in those jobs and how you think it's relevant to the one that you're going for. So as I said, challenge me. If you can come up with a current job that you feel has absolutely no relationship to the job that you want to apply for, put it in the comment description below. The best comment, I guess the one that I cannot answer, I will give a prize out to. We'll make it a free coaching session, contingent on this video getting, let's say, 200 likes. So I'm the Career Doctor. I'll see you in the next video.